What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yes.
It's your boy Half.
And your girl J.
And we back
with
another reaction video. You feel me?
I feel you.
All right, so look, y'all. Today's video is sponsored by FanCustom.com. It's a really cool site, y'all. Y'all can go on there, check some things out. You can get some custom jerseys made. I'm talking about anything from football, basketball, hockey. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about, man. You got football, basketball, hockey, hoodies, shorts, golf hats, pants. I mean, you pretty much name it, they got it on here, man. And the prices are very, very reasonable, too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? So, it's baseball season. Y'all might well go copy y'all some baseball jerseys, right? You feel me? You know, custom made, like we have here on the logo. You know what I mean? Got the good vibes in the front. Let me show y'all real quick so y'all can get a full understanding of what's going on over here. You did. Yes, sir. You see it. Bam. Back right there, though, with the halfway back. You feel me? Stop playing with the kid, though. Yes, sir.
I have on the jersey, the baseball jersey.
Bam.
And
with the J on the back. Bam. The 05.
Right.
With the good vibes
good
on
vibes
the front.
in the front. Number 23. Boom, boom, boom.
You feel me? So, again, FanCustom.com right here. And when you get to the checkout, you want to put in Half and J, and you'll get 10% off.
10% off.
Shh, don't tell nobody we told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate you guys, man.
Yes, we do.
If you guys get one, take a picture. We're going to post you guys. All right?
Yes.
All right, man. We out to stay.
Yes.
Peace.
What it do, what it do, what it do? Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel.
Yes.
You did. Hope everybody enjoying their day today.
Yes. Today is what? Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yep, because yesterday was Taco Tuesday.
Hump day.
Right, it's hump day. But, welcome back to the channel, everybody, man. We about to get into some more reactions. Hope you guys had a chance to go check out the other reactions we dropped yesterday. Some really nice reactions. Actually, there was one particular one that we kind of really found really interesting, which was the Candace Owens about the slavery thing. So, if y'all have not went to go check that one out yet, definitely go do so. Very interesting video there. So, with that being said,
yes,
let them know who we react to today.
We are reacting to Donald Trump. He sits down with Tim Ballard to discuss human trafficking. Okay,
so Donald Trump is sitting down with Tim Ballard to discuss about human trafficking. Now, we all know about the movie Sound of Freedom. I'm not quite sure if anybody went to go see that yet, but if you have not go see it yet, please go see it. Really good movie. So I'm guessing that this is on the grounds of that. You know what I'm saying? As far as what the movie has to say about it. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump into it, man. But before we do, everybody else out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, bam, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yes.
Take your post notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes.
You feel me? And then comment down below, baby. Come and join the squad, man. Half and J.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Plus, we ever kicking off. What? Oh. Good vibes, baby. Good vibes. Boom.
Boom.
Here we go.
Well, first I want to thank everyone for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Mr. President, thank you always for your leadership. This is an extraordinarily important topic. And as you've said many, many times, it's a horrific, horrendous, and horrible ongoing tragedy and crisis that we have due to our vulnerabilities on the southern border. So thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This is an insidious form of modern-day slavery. That's what this is. This is not a problem that is experienced in other places of the world. It's experienced here, today, in the United States of America. It is something that this entire administration is committed to combating. It takes very close coordination with state and local governments, but also with our international partners to take down the transnational criminal organizations that are at the heart of this crime. And before we turn to other people, I just want to talk a little bit about the fact that this is directly related to our unsecure southern border. Transnational criminal organizations have taken advantage of our unsecure border. The result is that we continually see young girls used as pawns to line the pockets not only of criminal illegal aliens, but also of the cartels who violate our nation's borders and our laws and use that money to fund other criminal enterprises. The president mentioned the Super Bowl. I just want to pause to say DHS. In addition, I'd like to thank the over 600.
So this was during his presidency then, Donald Trump's. So that just lets you know right there that, you know, they've been talking about it since then.
Right.
You know, about the human trafficking and the border and all that type of stuff, which, again, in the movie, they said that they've been trying to keep this movie, or it was made 5 years ago.
Right.
Right?
Right.
This was somewhere around that time that they had this conversation, probably 4 or 5 years ago. You see what I'm saying? See how it's all tying in a little bit? That's crazy.
Super Bowl. I just want to pause to say DHS. In addition, I'd like to thank the over 600 DHS personnel who are on the ground in Atlanta to help the state and local secure the Super Bowl. But we also continue to do our other mission sets, which includes combating human trafficking. We have made over 40 arrests, and some of the victims that we have saved, unfortunately, include underage children that have been brought in for the purposes of being sold and abused as part of Super Bowl activities. So I want to thank all of HSI for their great work continually, but also as we prepare for the Super Bowl. So before we turn to our law enforcement folks at the table, what we'd like to do is turn to Tim Ballard, who is the founder and CEO of Operation Underground, and also to Alan Becker. Thanks to both of them for being here, the founder and president of the International Network of Hearts. They'll be talking to us about their experience assisting victims, sir. So I'd like to start with, perhaps with Tim and then with Alan.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Thank you very much. I spent 12 years as a special agent, as an undercover operator, working on the southern border, working sex trafficking cases. And I can tell you, you're exactly right. One little girl I can tell you about, in fact, I introduced this little girl to Ms. Trump during a private briefing. This little girl was kidnapped in Central America, 11 years old, groomed for 2 years, with the intent of getting her ready to come to America. Why? Because we are the highest consuming nation of child pornography. We are the clientele that's the big money.
That's crazy. Child pornography, though. Like, come on, man. Child pornography. Like, that's some sick people out there, man. Real talk. That's some sick people out there.
Consuming nation of child pornography. We are the clientele that's the big money. They brought this little girl through a part of the southern border where there was no wall, easily got her to New York City, and this is hard to hear, but this is the truth, and everyone needs to hear this. This little girl, and this is very typical, raped for money every day, 30 to 40 times a day.
What?
If that's not a crisis, if that's not an emergency, I don't know what is. Now let me say this, had there been a wall, had there been a barrier, this little girl likely would have been saved because the traffickers would have been forced to take this child through the port of entry where we have amazing law enforcement. I've worked with these people.
That is crazy. That is crazy. 30 to 40 times a day, though, y'all. 30 to 40 times a day, a young girl, 11 years old, he said, something like that. And it's like, what's so big about not having the wall, though? Like, why does the Democrats, Joe Biden, whoever you want to say, why don't they want to have a wall? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the point? Why not put a wall of security up to protect the borders for those reasons? You know?
Oh man, that's hard to hear, hard to just even imagine. Like, that's hard to hear right there.
Where we have amazing law enforcement, I've worked with these people. These are the best people on the planet. They can detect, they have equipment, they have trained agents. In contrast, while this was happening, I was working another case. A little boy, a Mexican boy who was kidnapped by an American trafficker by a child pornographer. He kidnapped Mexican children, brought them to San Bernardino County, where he had a makeshift studio, made child.
Wow. San Bernardino County, though, that hits home.
Right.
That hits home. That's right in the backyard, right there. You know what I'm saying? That's how close it is, though. San Bernardino County. We live in San Bernardino County.
Whew.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
by an American trafficker, by a child pornographer. He kidnapped Mexican children, brought them to San Bernardino County, where he had a makeshift studio, made child porn with these little children, 5 years old. This little boy was kidnapped at Mexicali, Mexico, where there was a wall, where there is a barrier, and so he was forced to take this little boy through the Calexico port of entry, and guess what? It worked. We captured him. We rescued the little boy, and subsequently rescued 12 other children in San Bernardino, California. The difference between those two cases is 2 + 2 =.
That's crazy. I'm sorry y'all keep pausing it like that, but you know, we live out there. You know what I'm saying?
It's so hard to hear.
That hits home right here. Like it's too close. It's too close. It is too close.
It's hard. Just to know kids have to go through that.
Right.
That's so hard to
Yeah,
hear.
that's crazy, man. Oh, that's crazy.
And, oh man. Ooh. It makes
You
me
welcome.
so sick to my stomach.
Right. You okay?
Yeah, it's hard to hear. It's hard to.
Do you want to continue? Excuse us for a second, y'all.
It's just hard to hear. Because they're so innocent and just have to go through something like that.
Right.
Like, how evil can you be?
Right. You all right?
I get upset.
You supposed to.
No, I know, but
I mean, who wouldn't get upset at that?
it's just, it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Right. But this is why it's important to make sure we put the right people in power, in office, you know, so they can help prevent things like this happening, you know, and that's what all Trump was for, was putting the wall up to prevent stuff like this that's going on, you know. You want to continue? You sure? You straight?
Children in San Bernardino, California. The difference between those two cases is 2 + 2 = 4. The wall was the difference. The wall rescued this little boy, and the lack of a wall caused this little girl to go through a hell that is indescribable, that is not manufactured. It is a real crisis. It is a real emergency.
And you have many thousands of people like this.
Thousands. This is happening all the time. We work in Mexico. We have done several operations. I've just met with the Secretary of State, their equivalent, Olga Sanchez, just last month about this. We are having to do operations in Mexico, our foundation, working with law enforcement, to essentially become the wall, because there is no wall. We're forward deployed. It's like trying to catch flies with chopsticks. It works. We can make it work, but if we had a big, fly swatter, which is the wall, that'd be a lot better. It stops it.
It's great. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Thank you.
it very much.
Mr. President, thank you for the opportunity to actually put a face to this horrible epidemic.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, and these are the things that's not being talked about, though. You know, we're talking about, everything else that's going on that don't. I mean, some stuff is very important to talk about also that be talked about. But I mean, this is definitely something that needs to be talked about, and that needs to be brought to the forefront. We got kids that's being sold to cartels, for sex acts or child pornography. You probably see some out here prostituting, things like that, and it just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. So, me personally, I'm all for the wall. To me, to protect humans from being trafficked. Trafficked. To different countries, and for different whatever sick reasonings that they have behind that. You want to add anything, or you too emotional right now? Yeah.
It just I get upset. It angers me.
I think it angers a lot of people. You know, it angers a lot of people, and especially when you have somebody who's against it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you be against bringing security to our country to prevent things like this to happen? I mean, I guess it's because it's not happening to them. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not a big deal to them, or it's too cost efficient. You know what I mean? It's costing too much.
Right.
The budget or whatever. Like, ain't no budget on a human life. No child's life. There's no budget on that. It shouldn't be even a discussion about a budget about that. So, but y'all let us know what y'all thought about this one, man. Comment down below.
This is it's hard.
Do you want to speak on anything? No? All right, you guys comment down below. Let us know what you thought about it, and we're going to jump into some shout-outs. Yeah, I got you. So the first shout-out is going to go to James Turner. What's going on, James Turner, man? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction. Let us know what you thought about it. It's a very touching topic right here. But again, this is the reason why we need to get the right people in office, the right people in power, so they can make the right moves, what's necessary to protect the country, and most importantly, to protect our future, which is our kids. You know what I'm saying? So, like they said in that movie, God's children is not for sale. So the second shout out is going to go to the Morphine, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not for sure. Don't get at me because, I'm spelling it how it look. But anyway, shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction as well. Let us know what you thought about it, man. Comment down below. We definitely appreciate everybody that comes and back. No, you ain't gotta apologize. You ain't gotta apologize. But we definitely appreciate everybody, man, that keeps coming back, supporting the channel. Doing whatever you can to support the channel. We definitely appreciate that because it helps us spread more awareness for things like this. So, again, we definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And always remember to keep God first. And we'll catch you guys in the next reaction video. Peace.